Hello everybody, it's me Matade back at it again with another DSP video. He has just been going on stupid shit after stupid shit. And there's so much that I can't even keep track of it all. I don't think anyone can keep track of it all. So the him versus duty shit just has gotten really stupid really fast. I don't even want to fucking look at that crap at the game store. However, recently on the Kino Casino show, he spent like 13 minutes of his time defending a PDF file. Amazing. So we're going to discuss that crap because holy crap, like the arguments this dude does to make sure that he defends his stupid son in chat is just mind-boggling that he thinks this is okay. I'm sorry if the video is more compressed and harder to see than usual. I was not able to find the full clip of this. This is just a clip that was in a video from Bad Moments and Bad Moments Reacts and VODs. Check him out. He does very good work. He keeps up on all of Phil's shit from day to day on his Twitter and on his channel, on his forums, everything. He if it's DSP related, you can bet Bad Moments Reacts and VODs has it for you. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I'd like to hear your perspective. Do you know a guy named Derek?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a supporter, moderator, and like thumbnail maker for your stream, right?
Wrong on all three counts. He's not a supporter, he's not a moderator, and he's never made a thumbnail for me whatsoever. All wrong, all detractor bullshit. He's just a viewer.
Okay.
And he made a tier maker for me once or twice.
Bad Moments Reacts and VODs. Also in the video, I'll try to put it up on the screen right now if I don't forget. Derek has also made thumbnails for him, so that's a lie right there. And okay, like I'm sure he bought a subscription. I'm sure he's done something for you. But that's what DSP does. DSP likes to get into the minutia. He likes to go, oh, what's that? You think he's a moderate? Nope, detractor bullshit. Everything you know about this is wrong. So you can just safely ignore everything else detractors have to say because they got this one thing wrong.
Okay, tier maker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Josh, do you have like receipts on that? Or is this what you've heard, or is this what's in his thread, or what?
Well, his response is there's definitely a relationship, or when I say relationship, I mean there's definitely like a connection. But his response is actually it falls through a crack. I don't know how to respond to that because the guy is definitely like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
and he definitely has like playlists of like little girls and stuff on his YouTube. Like that's archived independently of the forum. But
what do you think?
I think I remember seeing like his badge in chat though that he had a supporter like a mod sword or something.
No, that you're seeing someone gifted him a membership. That's what you're seeing. It's just a gifted membership. Anyone can get that on YouTube. That's just he has no power whatsoever on my streams whatsoever.
He may not have power in your streams, but you certainly go out your way to. He certainly has extra privileges, you would say, in chat than others. He spams a lot in chat, and most people would get banned outright, but Derek does not seem to get banned for whatever reason.
But he's allowed in your streams, though.
Yes, he is.
But he has playlists of little kids on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we publicly address this formally? This is good.
Let's
we can
address
finally do
this.
Let's talk about
for
this.
real.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
why is
All
he
right.
allowed to be a member of your community when he's such a creep?
That's the one thing that's really fucked. Yeah.
Here's my philosophy. You guys can completely disagree as streamers yourselves, and everyone out there watching, you may also disagree as well. All right, but allow me to lay down my methodology here.
Sure.
Okay. I'm a content creator. Every day I put on a stream. I'm trying to entertain an audience.
You do a piss poor job of that, but continue.
I'm trying to make a living. I got a chat. People come in, people come out. I see people from all walks of life, people from here, there, and everywhere who attend my streams. And I don't judge anyone for anything but what's going on in my stream. Okay? If I see someone in this stream doing something disgusting, having awful things said, or they're breaking the rules, they're out of it. I have rules laid out. Actually, my stream, I think, is a little bit more lax than others because I used to be known as like the moderator heavy guy, and now I almost don't have any moderators anymore. I kind of handle it all myself. But anyway, my philosophy is what goes on in my stream is the extent of my responsibility as a streamer to take care of. Now, anyone out there who makes content, Do you personally know every single person who's on your stream? Do you know what their life is like behind the scenes? Do you know what kind of stuff that they're into? What, their kinks, their bullshit, what they post on their social media? Of course not. How on holy hell would any of us ever know what all of our viewers are doing?
DSP has followed Derek on Twitter before, and Derek's Twitter feed is just full of porn. People have complained that Derek is a creep towards people online. Not just detractors, people in his own chat. Also, like occasionally, even on the internet, even if you have no contact with these people, even if there's no direct interaction, sometimes these things just kind of come up. Sometimes they come out. When that happens and you realize, oh, this dude's a creepy dude, you ban him and you get on with your life. That's it. That's all you have to do. But no, you can't do that because I don't know why you protect Derek so much. It's so weird.
Nor is it in our realm of responsibility to have to actually look into that. You understand? These people are just here to watch me. That's all I care about.
May I just...
I don't watch Kino Casino at all, but does this dude always sound like he's fucking drunk? He's worse than DSP.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. You don't know everyone's backstory. You can't control everyone. Makes sense. But we have verifiable evidence that Derek is a pedophile. He has playlists of kids, and it's really weird fucking shit. And this is the one thing Ashton and I are like, what the fuck is...
What the fuck
I
is
get
this
what you're
shit?
saying.
And
I get what
Josh
you're saying.
looked into it yesterday. Let Josh. Josh, what do you think about what Phil just said?
Yeah.
Also, DSP did a couple of co-op streams. Well, not really co-op, but like Street Fighter streams with someone else. I forget the dude's name. He also distanced himself away from DSP on the condition because Derek is such a freak. Like, DSP knows this. He just will not get rid of Derek.
It's not just this. Knowing about it, like when you find out, like you have to do something about that. And from what I understand, the big point of contention is not just that he's there. It's that other people, who are in your community, who are in your chats, have pointed out that this guy is who he is, and he seems to be getting a layer of protection that people are able to observe. He seems to get away, according to the people that watch, he gets away with a lot more than other people would. Just in, it's suspicious to them. I don't know. I've not seen this, but that's what that's what they say.
So you don't even know what they're saying. You just think that somehow he's getting some kind of protections in my stream, is what you're saying.
He does, but because it came to him through detractor knowledge, DSP is going to say that doesn't happen, even though there is there was a chat message from Derek that was just a porno search, and it's like, Derek, you're in the wrong fucking chat, dude. Go back to Google.
Yeah, either from people in the chat calling it out, or just in regards to his behavior. Like, apparently he spams a lot, and he gets a pass with that, and people suspect that there is some kind of association there where he gets a pass. Like, for instance, with the thumbnails, because they say that he has like a monthly vacation, and during that vacation, the style of your thumbnails changes, and that is how they come to the conclusion that the thumbnails are being made by him, because they don't get made by him when he's gone.
He's literally never made anything like that for me whatsoever. He's, like I said, the only thing he's ever made is 2 tier makers, I believe, over the last year.
So he has made stuff, though.
He 2 tier makers, and one that I used on a stream and one I did not.
But he didn't make a thumbnail, even though he did. But he didn't make a thumbnail, so that means everything else the detractors say is bullshit.
But Brother Phil, like, you can't have a pedophile making stuff for you and part of your community in a broad sense, right? Like, you should probably just ban the fucking guy and send him packing, and I think you'd get a lot less shit if you did.
Here's the thing. You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. You guys are correct. If I were right now to say, enough is enough, too many people have issue with this guy, ban him, okay? That would solve that problem.
Then fucking do it. If you have an easy one-button click to solve one of the major problems in your fucking stream, why don't you do it? I am waiting with bated breath for your completely stupid, regarded take on this.
However, the big picture that no one's
Let's
looking at.
solve that problem then.
Okay, but listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't understand the Pandora's box that you open once you do
Phil,
that.
that's a very obvious, like, slippery slope fallacy. It's like you can get rid of the guy that has the
That
little
is
girl
a
playlist on
fallacy.
YouTube without
Yeah.
opening Pandora's box. That's
No,
not
no,
really
no,
direct.
no. Oh, Josh, you got to listen. All right? Because again, you know how bad my detractors are, correct? You know
Right,
how
sure.
crazy they are. The only reason that we even know anything about this person is because my detractors went to all of his personal socials and dug into them deep. They
But he's
went
a
to his-
pedophile.
But they got him.
They
It's
dug
righteous.
They
into
got
him
him,
deep.
though.
They-
He's-
okay, now
he-
hold on.
he's a
I know.
pedophile,
Listen,
so-
listen.
Literally, his argument, his defense is, I'm going to keep a known PDF file in my chat to own the trolls. How? This is such a self-fulfilling prophecy. Why don't detractors like me? What, have you ever thought that it's one of the reasons because you let a known PDF file talk and have a lot of leeway in your chat? But if I ban them, then the detractors are going to win. Also, like, don't they do this still? Like, aren't they going to do this regardless? Don't they try to, like, I don't agree with this, okay, at all. But, like, aren't they still just going to be like, hey, look, there's OIC or 1 Minute Man or some stupid shit. Is there anything weird on his social media sites? No? Okay, I guess it's fine. He's just a stupid idiot who gives DSP money. This is a literal piece of shit. A pervert. Someone you should not be associating yourself with in any way, and you let him stay for no reason other than to own the trolls. You should be thanking the detractors for this. You should be thinking, oh, I had a PDF file in my chat. I did not know that. Thank you, detractors. He is blocked, banned, whatever, and I never have to deal with him again. But no, you're just so stuck in your fucking ways that you make your streams worse, you make your content worse, you make yourself look worse just to own the detractors. It's stupid.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not disputing what you guys are saying, but
What? You're not disputing it. You're not disputing that he's a PDF file. Then what's the fucking issue? God damn, you're so stupid.
please let me finish what I'm
Oh,
saying.
For sure,
because it
for
is-
sure, for sure.
All right. If the only reason that I know that this guy did something bad is because people went off of the realm of my streams and my content to find it, I'm sorry, but that's not my responsibility to be dealing with. Do you understand? Because here's the thing. Now, please listen. If I ban Derek right now, I call him Derek because that's what I thought his name was. I guess it actually is Darish or whatever. But if I ban Derek right now, here's what will happen. Because here's what Josh just said about Kiwi Farms. If he deletes my thread on Kiwi Farms right now, the detractors go somewhere else to do something worse, correct? If I ban Derek right now, the detractors won because they say, look what we did. We researched a guy who no one would have known he had anything wrong with him by just watching Phil's streams. For the record, Derek has never once talked about any of this malicious activity on my stream. He knows better than that. He doesn't bring that shit. That's his personal life or whatever, right?
You can be a PDF file all you want, just don't let it distract from the stream chat. Are you kidding? And even if that is your argument, even if that is your defense, once it becomes out, once it becomes known, whether or not from detractors or fans talking or you finding out because you followed him on Twitter or some shit, you have to take action for that. Otherwise, you're enabling it.
So he does not do that on my streams. If I ban him, guess what happens? The detractors say, we got the response we wanted.
His
He'll finally
personal
ban
If
them.
I may,
We're on to the next.
I have a very personal, like, because there's a very comparable story to this. The forum is having a kind of beef with this Ricada guy that you know about, and he dug through some information and he found out that one of the users is a convicted child pornographer from the District of Columbia. And when this was brought to my attention, I banned him. And sure, them finding this out was a win. You know, they won. They got to say, oh, well, the Kiwi Farms has a pedophile. We can prove it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. It's embarrassing. But I still banned him because I don't want a pedophile on my forum. Do you think that's a fair comparison?
It is a fair comparison. However, what you didn't let me finish this statement
ahead.
here. The moment I ban Derek and these detractors say we won, guess what happens? You just gave them exactly what they wanted.
How dare they get what they wanted, having PDF files banned and ostracized from polite society. What's gonna happen next, huh?
You gave them the attention they're craving. and then they move on to someone else, and then
but
they move on to someone
but
else,
Phil,
and then they move on to
sometimes in
someone else
life
until
you
it's
have
done.
to- But sometimes in life you have to hold the L, and sometimes bad people are going to get a win. But that's just the reality. You can't have a pedophile in your community, like an open pedophile, and you're basically admitting he's a pedophile.
Oh no,
and
let me tell you
saying
this.
It's okay. Okay,
I
so
will
it
say
doesn't-
this. I don't know anything about that because I make it a philosophy. I do not personally research my viewers. I think that's fucking creepy. That I would spend my time every time that someone says something about someone, I got to go search their socials. I got to go to their YouTube page and search their history.
Wait, may I say one thing? Sorry, may I say one thing? Okay, so you're saying people did research outside the realm of your show and
Right.
whatever. I get what you're saying there. Well, if Derek was caught and you found out that the police found something on him and he's in the middle of a trial right now and he was a pedophile, right? And it wasn't the detractors or anything. It was through legal whatever, right? Then would you ban him because it wasn't detractors?
Well,
But
how
he
would I
was-
find out about that? Like, how would I even know
A
that?
fan of yours goes, I live in the same city as him and I saw him on the news, for example.
Well, what if it was Harvey Weinstein? Like, how bad does somebody have to be
Yeah.
before you're like, well, I don't want to associate with this guy?
So
You
if
know what I
Hitler
mean?
was on my stream and was still alive,
Yeah.
would I ban Hitler? Right?
Yeah, if Adolf Hitler 1488 was an active user on your stream, would you ban him? Because he's only the Führer in Germany, and you don't know anything about that, right?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, that's a good point.
And I'm going to completely ignore that point and change the subject. You slimy little bastard. And you know he wouldn't ban him. Not because I think Phil aligns himself with the Mustache Man party. It's just that the Mustache Man would probably tip very well and drop a lot of member bombs.
But and I totally understand what you're saying. I do. Let me tell you, I've gotten a lot of shit over this. And here's the funny part. What the fuck does this have to do with me?
Because he's an active member of your chat. He's an active member of your community. He does shit for you. Whether or not you remember or not, he has given you thumbnails. He's given you tier leaders. You cater some of your content for him. You have followed him on Twitter. This directly affects you. This is why if and when he ever does DS Politics, it's going to be the worst show ever made because he can't pick a side. He always has to sit the fucking fence.
It's not even anything I've done or ever. I gotta take shit because someone got dirt on a viewer of mine who talks a lot in chat or whatever. And again, the other things you've been told are not true. He's not a moderator. He doesn't regularly make any content for me. He's had one tier maker that I made. That's it. Like, that's literally the extent of that. And then he talks a lot.
So if he does have playlists of little girls on his channel, he's creeping on little girls. Do you disavow that behavior?
Oh, absolutely I do.
So
Absolutely
you
I do.
disavow Derek then?
Yeah, I don't condone any of that, but at the same time, I'm not going to go out of my way to find out who everyone is or what they do outside of the realm of my
going
stream.
out of
Yeah,
your way,
we're
though,
bringing
like,
it to you.
Me and Josh have both looked at it as of yesterday, saw that it was foul and disgusting, and now we're bringing it to you. We're credible. Like, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
If
let
you-
me phrase it
Oh,
like this.
I know, but I totally understand where you guys are going.
You are
I do.
totally correct that if you ban this guy, the detractors will start looking into your viewers harder. You are totally correct. That is a completely accurate assessment.
I hope he's wrong about that. If I know these videos don't get a hell of a lot of views, but they get a couple. So if you're a detractor and you listen to this content and you feel the need to look into DSP's fans more than whatever they say in chat, please don't. Their lives are worse. They spend their time watching DSP unironically. They're at the bottom of their barrel. Just leave them alone.
But wouldn't you still not want this guy to be in your community or your audience and openly known as this guy? Because if I'll swing it the other way, it's a no-win situation. That's correct. If you
That's right.
don't ban him, if you ban him, then the detractors will look into your other viewers, and you're completely accurate about that. But if you don't ban him, if you do nothing, then they will just continue to bring this up with an accurate line from the point A to point B, and it will always be there, and it will always haunt you, and people will always ask, well, why the fuck doesn't he just ban this guy if he knows about it?
Again, you should be thanking the detractors for finding about this fucking freak, sending him your attention, and then being like, hey, are you going to ban this guy? But no. You are so gung-ho about, I can't let the detractors win in any way whatsoever, even if it would benefit me, that you just are going to be known as the dude who lets PDF files in his chat and just be like, well, like, it doesn't affect me, right? As long as he's in my chat being nice and positive and keeping up his tier 1 sub, who cares, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a no-win situation. I agree.
You're right.
But I think that one option is better than the other.
So to answer that, at least in my experience, and I'm 42 years old. I don't know how old you are, Josh, but I'm 42 years old. I've learned in my 42 years on this planet that I would much rather deal with the devil I know than the devil I don't. And what I mean by that is, I know who Derek is. I can't confirm or deny what you guys are saying because I've literally never looked into it.
How can you say you know who he is when you won't look into it?
I know who he is in my chat. I know who he is as part of
This is flat out
chatting on the
delusional,
community.
though. Like, if you look at his Twitter account, it's just straight up porn.
Okay, I believe you. You're telling me this now as a neutral third party, correct? You're neutral.
Yeah, and we think it's very foul. Like Phil, this is not like, oh, someone's kind of like an incel or weird or whatever. And
it's free playlists.
This is
like
like
hundreds of videos of just little girls doing innocuous things.
actually-
It's genuinely fucking creepy.
Well, if this is what you guys are telling me, then yeah, I'm going to ban him.
Let's go. Yeah, honestly, you should ban it.
Hold on. The devil, that was the devil I knew. You understand?
Yeah.
So I can deal with that. I know how to deal with this guy. He talks a lot in the chat and whatever, and it's annoying to certain people. And I got to hear people talk about what he does in his personal life.
So you even admit here at the end that yes, even some of your other regulars had problems with Derek. It wasn't just detractors. It wasn't just them making shit up. It was regulars saying that he was weird in chat, he made issues, and he was a fucking pervert. But nope. I don't understand this. And you know what, DSP? Like, you have to grow up occasionally, okay? I know change is scary. I know change is different, but occasionally the devil you don't know is actually an angel, and it's going to make your life easier. You're going to learn that when you grow up, though I don't know if you're ever going to grow up.
But now when I ban him, now I got to deal with the devil I don't know. What's the next person who's now going to get harassed by my detractors? And I don't want this to be like Phil's viewer hunt.
I understand that, but I think regardless of what you do, your viewers are going to get harassed.
And they're still going after your other viewers, dude. This
happened before.
Like,
there were whales on the DSP channel who got doxxed, and I think that was one of the other things where I was kind of irritated with people on the DSP board because they were doxing, like, I don't remember his name, but there was a guy that gave you a lot of money.
And that's the end of the clip, and that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy my rantings at this insane man-child who has to defend a PDF file because otherwise the detractors would win. Until next time, fuckers, take care, bye.